We've been held up in Puerto Escondido for some dental work. The final appointment has arrived, and while in town, quickly grab last-minute items as the anticipation builds for our next passage, the fish we're gonna catch and the tacos we're gonna eat.
¿Todo bien?
Todo bien.
Gracias.
Perfecto. Okay. Gracias. Garrett's only bummed it took us this long to find the lumberyard.
Uh-oh.
And the biggest hardware store in Loretto. We also find the better grocery store and stock up for the possibility of a few weeks before we see another one. We get fuel in town, which is a little cheaper than the fuel dock. And then we blast back home with our loot and check the weather for our departure day. We have many viable destinations, so we look far out and close in, keeping every option open. This is our norte we're going to ride the back of, 20 plus knots mellowing to 15, so there will be wind. The only unknown is how many miles we hope to make on day 1, 300 or 20. Day sails down Baja, taking a week or more to get to the tropics, or cross that line on day 3 after non-stop sailing. Each has merit, and our resolution fluctuates moment to moment, so we stick to the required next step and get the bottom cleaned.
What are we going to do?
Get the idea of that Montserrat.
This particular morning resolved to Agua Verde, 22 miles away, but we have no clue and no plans. You're coming too.
Here we go.
So we're getting close. Our cutoff is about an hour from now, and the last thing is the dinghy, so we're doing okay. Get the dinghy on the davits and get the outboard on deck. Pretty excited to be moving today. We think we're making it to Agua Verde, maybe Isla Montserrat, which is a couple miles closer. We'll see. We're a half hour early from being late.
Not ready to go yet.
No. 38 minutes before I'm a liar. To make Agua Verde before dark, we have to leave no later than noon. Obviously, sooner the better, but we had a few cobwebs to shake off. Red Aviva hasn't moved since the end of October, and we're a little rusty.
What are our switches?
GPS and radio are next to the water.
Yeah, third end is running lights, second end is anchor light. Yeah, radio. Yes.
Let's see if it turns on. Wow. Who knows? Maybe we'll just go out for a fun day sail in Anchor and Danzante.
Have you looked at the weather today? Can you fire up Charlie?
No change in the forecast, we are clear to leave port and head out to the unknown.
We are.
Pretty much got everything on our list. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Topped off on fuel, topped off on water, topped off on provisions. Bottom is clean. Ready to go.
steer us up into the wind. You want to sheet the sail out as we fall off. Oh, we had such better luff tension with the lashing on there.
We're excited to experience all the upgrades Garrett did over the past 4 weeks. The gaff vang, the running backs, the staysail lashing, the Starlink mount, the gaff runners, the new leathers, and the mast ears.
You're out. How's the what?
Trim.
Oh, looks good. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Just ate it on the fly.
Escondido was fading in the distance, and our wind was appearing to do the same. But the sun was shining, and our keel was making speed over ground.
Putting on the new lures.
Yeah, he said pink and orange
Pink and orange.
are good for what I was wanting to catch.
Sierra or yellowtail, that would be awesome.
What's the name of this place?
Candeleros?
Alright, we're coming through the narrow pass here at Candeleros. Second time coming through, so the guidebooks as usual made it sound really sketchy the first time we came through, but didn't have any problem. Had totally fine depth, just stay in the middle as you're coming through. No issues, but it's pretty. 83.
81 was our lowest. Let's see. 81.7.
We're a little,
5.
had a little to port.
Okay. We have no wind, but man, is it nice out here today. Yeah, this is nice. It's really nice. The main goal was to leave Puerto Escondido today. We did that. So beyond that, it's just gravy.
We had Agua Verde in our sights, but all of a sudden, Garrett said he didn't feel like stopping.
Well, when we left today, we were gonna do a 22-mile sail to Agua Verde and stay there for the night and hop our way down south and maybe eventually figure out when we're gonna go to Mazatlan or cross the Sea of Cortez, but I don't know. We just kind of got a wild hair when we're out here and said, screw it, we're going to Mazatlan. We're like, I don't know, like 5 miles from Agua Verde, our intended destination. It's right there, but it seemed nice and we kind of just felt like going. And it's been light mellow winds all day, so we've had to motor sail all day to keep our speed up to get to Agua Verde before nightfall. But now we're going to be sailing 300 miles and it's going to be 3 days, so I'm going to pull up the rest of the sails, kill the motor, hook up the wind vane and kick back, see how it goes. Looks like tonight on the forecast should be pretty mellow. Tomorrow night it's calling for like 25 knots. We'll see what happens. And it should be behind us. So with Red Aviva, I mean, you just reef down and settle in for the ride. She's pretty comfortable. So sitting in Escondido, not doing anything and jumping into a 300 nautical mile sail, 3.5 day sail. Why not? All right, so I'm gonna raise the mizzen, raise the Yankee. Right now we just got the main and the staysail up, but we actually got a little bit more wind now that we're clearing this island out here. I think this island definitely had was giving us a bit of a wind shadow, but we're getting some wind. It's still light, but enough to move. So hoist the rest of the sails, get the wind vane set, and then cut the motor and settle in for 3 days at sea. Here we go.